Hey there, history buffs! Gather around because we're diving into a fascinating tale of diplomacy, territorial disputes, and the ever-changing landscape of North America. In 1821, Spain did something that might seem surprising at first glance. They ceded Florida to the United States for what seemed like next to nothing. But let's unpack this intriguing historical moment. Spain had long dominated the Caribbean and the surrounding lands since the early 16th century. However, the geopolitical landscape shifted dramatically when France took control of the territory around the Mississippi River in the late 17th century. This territory changed hands again during the 7 Years' War, when France, anticipating defeat, secretly handed it over to Spain. The idea was that if Britain took the land from Spain, the threat of a permanent border might lead to a more lenient settlement in any future conflict. But Britain's primary concern was protecting its American colonies, so they took what they could from both France and Spain. Britain held on to Florida until the American Revolution, after which Spain regained control thanks to their support for the United States. Fast forward to the early 1800s, a tumultuous time for Spain. Napoleon's rise meant that Spain was pressured into trading France's old American territories for client states in Italy. Napoleon then sold the Louisiana Territory to the United States and later took back the Italian lands he had given to Spain. Meanwhile, the United States, eager to expand, tried to purchase Florida from Spain but was rebuffed. Spain saw Florida as a crucial base for protecting its Caribbean colonies and suppressing revolts. However, the United States was in an expansionist mood, and American settlers in West Florida soon revolted against Spanish rule. The United States government sent troops to restore order and annex the territory. Further incursions into Florida followed during the First Seminole War, leading to large parts of Florida being occupied by the United States. The Spanish, preoccupied with their crumbling empire, could do little to stop it. Fearing further losses, Spain signed the Adams-Onís Treaty in 1819, ceding Florida to the United States in exchange for a clear border that secured Spanish claims in other parts of North America. For the United States, this was a massive win, providing a clear path to the Pacific and greater control over the waters around the nation. For Spain, it was a necessary concession to protect what remained of their empire. But the story didn't end there. Soon after, Mexico gained independence and technically had a claim to Florida. However, Mexico chose to maintain good relations with the United States rather than pursue the lost territory. And just like that, Florida, once a vital part of Spain's American empire, was lost forever. So what can we learn from this? Sometimes geopolitical shifts are inevitable, and even the most strategic moves can't always protect what you hold dear. If you enjoyed this deep dive into history, make sure to subscribe and hit that like button. And if you have any questions or want to explore more historical mysteries, drop a comment below. Until next time, keep exploring the past.